We have more evidence here that fracking is causing earthquakes and that the injection of this fracking fluid back into the earth, even into aquifers, is causing problems, and it's sparking earthquakes up to 6 miles away. You know, it's a bit of a twist to all this. When we first come out and started talking about this years ago, what do you think they did? They said, oh, that's conspiracy theory, just like they do with everything. So from now on, anytime you hear them use that word, you might want to dig a little bit deeper, because they're trying to use it like a magic trick on you, a sigil, to where when you hear it, you think, oh, this can't be believed. Or you'll be afraid to touch it with a 10-foot pole or go anywhere around it, or someone's going to ridicule you, right? Well, it's time you wake up from that illusion, if you haven't already. Because throughout the years, numerous different things that they wanted to label a conspiracy theory have checked out to be real. What about when Brennan came out and admitted chemtrails? Would a bunch of people still want to say that's a conspiracy theory too, when they've now come out and they've stated it is 100% real? The aerosol spraying, the metals, everything that's in it, we now know of. So people that are lacking information and knowledge just want to keep on peddling the words. You're going to stay stuck in a hole right where they want you, and you're never going to figure this game out. The earthquake thing is a big thing to me, because it's tearing up the top layer of our planet, and it's causing damage to people's properties, to countries, to countrysides. And it's all in the name of big business and oil for the most part, where these rich individuals will make off with all the money, and it will be the people and the land that suffers in the end. Now, what they're also doing is they're dumping this wastewater into aquifers. Now, can you imagine? Hundreds of years down the road, life comes through. Oh, we found an aquifer. We needed a freshwater aquifer. They get down there, and it's this wastewater. They're going to look back, and they're going to be cussing everybody from this era that let all this stuff go down. Is that how you want to be remembered in the future? All of you that sit on your tail and do nothing? Cussed by the future generations for doing nothing? I got to commend those of you out there that fight the fight on the daily. It's appreciated to the fullest. I love you. I thank you. And so do all the real riders out here. We're in this together. One thing's for sure, though. This stuff's going to keep on happening until people come together and they stop it. All this fracking, all this destroying the planet, all for a gain, all for the oil and their fiat money. They can run these pipelines for oil, but they can't run these pipelines for water, can they? Nope. It's not even on the map. They have the technology to cloud seed and to bring rain and all this to drought-stricken areas, but they're not doing it the way they should. Nope. They're sure not. But I wanted to drop this information so people know this is what's going on in terms of fracking. That way, when I mention it in the future and I reference this, people know that yes, indeed, there's more proof here that this injecting into the earth is causing quakes, and not just right there in the immediate location. In some instances, up to 6 miles away, and that's exactly what you've seen grow right here in the middle of the United States in terms of Oklahoma. That is exactly what all these quakes stem from. It's been Dabu 7.